Hello, here is a Type 5 Heavy, the Japanese Tier 10 heavy tank. I'm on Paris here and I'm going down into the town. Well, the Type 5 Heavy is not a real popular tank. You see it really rarely into those random battles. It's an insanely rare occurrence that you have a Type 5 Heavy on the enemy team also, while I am driving this Type 5 Heavy. And its low popularity is not because it's so rare and like kind of not available for everyone, but it's just not popular because, well, a lot of people, I guess, don't like this tank. Because, well, they might think, yes, this tank is completely unplayable. But it isn't completely unplayable. You can use it very fine to do those tanking missions as like block and so on. And this tank is sometimes really fun to play. So, at the start of the battle, the VK penetrated us with his 350 penetration. But instead, yes, now I penetrated him for 626 and another 594 damage. Yes, this gun has 600 alpha damage with 290 penetration. But IEP shells have normalization where they get plus 10% penetration of their standard value. So here I'm sniping his commander head. He also sniped my commander head because my commander died. And now for my 3220 HP, that's pretty lot. I have 1800 left, so I lost 1400. Yeah, here I'm penetrating this Jagdpanzer into his cheek and getting 561 damage out of it. The question is, can you really do and don't do anything with this tank? So let's see, because right now it doesn't even really seem tanky, even though he's such a slow tank. So here we already tanked 350 gold ammo. The penetration of VK is really big with 350 millimeters. So 1630 here. So, I'm just standing here with some other heavy tanks, peeking, trying like to shoot, to not get shot. Well, this tank isn't like magic tank that can tank every shot. You just have to go out and stand in the middle of the field. No, that's not a tank. Not such a tank. It's more a tank about trading and so on. But we will see. So 522 damage into this VK, and yes, it's 1-3. Another non-penetration from the VK. So he didn't penetrate at us for 2 times now with 350 penetration. Okay, the IS-7 doing another mistake. So the gun itself is nice to play, because the gun 600 alpha damage is really comfortable. With, well, the penetration is kinda low, and yes, I wasn't paying attention to this Jagdpanzer here up there, but I have a lot of HP. Well, 882 ain't so much anymore. But still, if I would have been any VZ-55 with 2300 HP, I would be already dead. and I tanked another 375 millimeter shot from the T103 and another shot from the VK. Well, it seems this tank is tanky enough. I mean, they have really high penetration. They're not penetrating me. What I noticed about this tank that if you're some kind of like to really tank good, you have to kind of armor a tank. So where did they penetrate me? Into my angled commander hatch and into my angled um side armor. And onto they just only say have seen this thing, and so they didn't penetrate me. Because exactly this spot is really well armored. Also, the high amount of HP is really letting you play and making mistakes. Yes, I agree. The Type 5 Heavy could accept some buffs and so on, but still, it isn't not being playable. So it is really playable, I think. And he was really lucky because 600 alpha damage and 696 here. That's good. So I'm just playing here and penetrating again this Yak Panzer into his cheek. And because of the high amount of the high amount of HP, I really could survive here. Well, here I was too hasty to not get shot for 1000. It was 420, well, who knows, who knows. So really, I think I really played the town really well here. And dealt 6200 damage here. And 3 kills. So I'm moving on here with my 30 kilometers per hour. With field modernization you can up it to 32 kilometers per hour. What I also like about this tank is its good stabilization. You never feel to be aiming a lot on this tank. It has a base stabilization of plus 0.16 or 0.18, so it's decent, but also because of its low speed, your aiming circle isn't as big. So here with like 1.5 aiming seconds remaining, I could shot and hit him. And here is the gorilla. Loading HE. And shooting. Ah, not penetration. And here he hit my tracks. So I was like turning there and forth to tank the shot. And I managed to tank the shot. So this was a pretty successful battle on this tank. And I think it shows that the tank isn't as unplayable and it can also tank tier 10 tanks with good penetration. So I did 7300 damage, 3 kills, ace tanker, and great caliber, 1277 experience, with 3880 shots. Hits tanked. Yeah, so it was an enjoyable battle for me while I was playing this tank. This tank is like, you play it slowly and you're not rushing, not hasting, so you can really play it comfortably, in my opinion. So, it's an extraordinary, if you can say so, tank to grind. There are, nevertheless, better tanks than this. But still, sometimes if I play this tank, I like it. And I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe, and bye.